Hello. How is everyone doing? Sorry, that was a video I just wanted to save real quick. Um, are we live? Yes, we are. So, just like in 2016, I wasn't streaming then, but I would have done this if I was. We have to talk about what happened last night in the United States. And this is something I don't want to fucking talk about, but there is an obligation to. So we're gonna fucking talk about it. You know, as a very tiny little channel, do I have to address this? No. Am I going to because it's the right thing? Abso-fucking-lutely. So let's talk about it. Obviously, I speak for a lot of people, not only in the States, but around the world, when I say that wasn't what I hoped would happen. You know, here is me being blanket honest. I'm not shocked, I'm just tired. You know, I remember a couple months ago saying this, I think, to my dad, where I just said, you know, I wouldn't be shocked because I don't know if the US would elect not only a woman, but a mixed race woman. And right now, that kind of was proven right. I I won't believe the adage anymore of like, you know, we learn from our mistakes. I definitely believe history repeats itself, as is evident here. Um, I guess, you know, I'm gonna get the question because a lot of people know I'm Canadian. I'm gonna get the question, you're Canadian, and I've seen this asked around, you're Canadian or you're from X country, why do you care? It doesn't affect you. When it does. I remember back in 2016 just how much more right-wing Canada became and the rest of the world became. Because the US in our society, it's US centric, our society. You know, a lot of the media we consume is from the United States. A lot of the top decisions are run past the States. You know, the States is a mega country. It's a country that has a shit ton of influence, and sadly, that includes their politics. And what happened, I think, in 2016, you know, I've said this before, that I don't believe people got any less bigoted or any less racist or any less homophobic or any less sexist. I think we showed people that wasn't okay to express in public, and that wasn't okay to voice. And what has happened is we have shown that this is okay. And it's not. It's not. Like, I'm trying not to get emotional. It blows my mind how we as a species have been here for thousands of years. Thousands amongst thousands of years. And yet, the color of our skin, what genitals we have, who you love, you know, where you're born land-wise or district-wise, what you believe, you know, as in your faith, that those things matter. And for me, we should have gotten over that by now. It shouldn't matter. What should matter is, are you hurting anyone else? Because, listen, I don't give a fuck who you love. I don't give a fuck what your skin color is. I don't give a fuck if you believe there's a God or not. I don't give a shit. You know what I care about? I care about if you're hurting other people. If you're not hurting other people, go do what you want. If you're hurting others, that is the thing that should matter. you know? And the decision that happened hurts and is gonna hurt a lot of people. It's insane seeing. I saw a post today about people who are getting married because they don't know if they're gonna have that right in the next 4 years. I saw people posting so many links to get abortion medication and to get like vaccines and to up their health care, and you should get an IUD just in case you can't in the next 4 years. And it's insane to me. Like how I don't understand how we let this happen. I don't. It's one of those things where I understand how this happened because, you have this whole new influx of voters that people said were going to save this generation, and all they've been fed is white supremacist, Nazi, misogynistic bullshit. That's all they've been fed, so of course that's what they believe. Like, I remember back in the day when algorithms weren't as good and they weren't as tailored to you, and you could see other people's different views and perspectives. And now algorithms, this is the bad thing about algorithms, is they're so you focused, which is is a coin flip, because on the one hand you can see so many great things. You can see so much love, and you can see just so much, and then on, like, that pertains to you as a person, and then on the other hand it can also do so much hurt, right? I don't know. I'm fucking tired. That's what it is. I'm tired because, Canada, where I live, we're gonna have a provincial election at some point soon, within the next year, and then we also have a federal election, and this has taught us that extreme right wing views are okay. They're okay. Why not? You know? And what frustrates me the most, and the part of my community I can relate to, is the queer community. And I know in my own province, queer youth, and specifically trans youth, have been targeted so fucking much, and it's infuriating. And we essentially have the largest country in the world in terms of influence saying this is okay. It's okay to spread hate. It's okay to be bigoted. It's okay that fucking we're supporting a genocide. It's fine. Ignore it. Doesn't matter, and it does. And I've seen a lot of posts today reminding that community is what we need, and to support one another, and to volunteer at shelters and food banks, and if you can donate, do donate. And that is very true, but I'm also going to say, allow yourself the grace today, fuck, even the next week, to feel what you were feeling. I know I'm feeling tired, and I'm feeling frustrated, and I'm feeling fucking infuriated. And it's one of those things where it's hard. It's hard, you know. Because we're told, you know, you need to vote, you need to do this, you need to tell your electives these things, and we see that that doesn't work all the time. And what little power your everyday person has doesn't work all the time. And it sucks. It sucks. It does. But it's hard to stay hopeful when your planet is literally on fire and right-wing rhetoric is the new thing. Right? I don't know. Like, it's fucking November 6th, and it's like, what is it? It's in the positives. I know that outside right now, which is insane for this time of year. It's 11 degrees. How the fuck is it 11 degrees? It's fucking global warming. That's what it is. Like, typically, at this point, we'd have, like, snow. Oh, hello, my darling. Great time to join. I don't know. It's frustrating and it's hard. And, you know, usually this place, and we will get back to it, it's just, it's a good place to take your mind off of what's going on. But I felt like I needed to address it. Because how, yeah, don't worry, it's the highest temp on record for today, apparently. Oh, great! Global warming everywhere. Um, but it would be a disservice if I didn't address it, you know? Ugh, it's just infuriating. And I don't know how to transition into this. Welcome to the Sinking City. This may be the final part. I don't know. It's either gonna be this one or next one. And we have two bad choices to make. We gotta choose between the lesser of two evils. I love you. I wish I was in the same room. I'd give you the biggest hug. Aw. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you, darling. I don't know. Like, honey knows my thoughts and feelings, because that was like a lot of what we talked about today was what happened and how scary it is. And yeah. Anyways, we gotta choose between the lesser of two evils. Either we unleash an eldritch horror or we stave it off, but we probably die in the end. Let's see what we do. Because I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't really like either of our options here. Like, the self-preservation in me is like, neither one is great. Hello? Coming in your house. Where are you? I hear you. Please say you're upstairs. Please say you're upstairs. Oh, no, you're everywhere now. You are everywhere now. You are everywhere now. Is this not the place I'm supposed to be? Where am I supposed to go? Here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So I don't know what the fuck it wanted me to do there. Were we supposed to fight those guys? Boss fight time? Probably. I am not ready for boss fight. I am not ready for boss fight. Oh my god, we're so far back. Oh, and we have, like, no health. Great. Oh, and I can't make any more. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, at least we know where we're supposed to put the thing now. Hopefully the thing's in there. It probably won't be. Hate when you don't get anything back when you die. Same. But luckily, things also spawn nicer when you die. The game does give you a bit of leniency that way. Which is nice. And I think these things restock too. Which is nice as well. Where are you? You upstairs? I don't know which way it's gonna be. I think the door might have saved us. I think the door saved us. Holy shit, because it spawned behind the door. That's what I will give credit for this game. Is they're like, we'll throw you a whole bunch of enemies, fuck you, and then they'll go, meh, that was a bit harsh. Let me just do this instead. Like, good on the game for that. Well, my sanity's not doing good, though. Not doing great. Did I spawn up? No? Okay. Oh, here. I'm dumb. Oh, there's a house. Oh, ow. Oh, no, we're fine. Oh yeah, we do have these things. I forgot about that. And it'll stun them long enough. Okay. You're fine. It's a little heat. You can take it. You got your thing pumping. You're good. I don't like... No. 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 We're fine. Just hold R1, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary friends. Just hold R1 and you're fine. Ladies, gentlemen, and jokesters. That is a big-ass drop. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, hey. Giant squid. Let's go. How the fuck did I live that, but a thing snapping at me is too much? Oh, Cthulhu. Cool. Just look at the ground. Don't look at the horrors above your head. Hello? Okay. Am I game? Hello? Can you please let me go to the light? It's the only thing I know. Oh. We're in a ship. Cool. Let's... Is this the ship from the beginning? I think this might be the ship from the beginning. Holy fuck. Is he just like, I'm insane? Oakmont is trapped by the Chinthgar monoliths are part... No? Monoliths touched by the daughter. There's a possibility that the daughter can spread her influence through the monoliths. Chinthonian monstrosity. The daughter's influence will be strongest inside Sithganar. Sorry, I absolutely fucked up that pronunciation. Whatever transformation waits may be worse than death. Godlike creature. The daughter's influence will be strongest inside. With her help, I could gain power beyond relief. No. Shit's kind of fucked up, man. Okay. Ah! Oh. Hello. This is my hotel room. Just really fucked up. Who ransacked my room? Like, hello? I'd rather you didn't ransack my room. Oh, you ransacked everything.
It's a
Great.
shame you'll die
Jesus.
here, Reed. This city has far worse men than you.
Yeah, it happens.
A lot of people want to leave Oakmont, kid. Few ever succeed.
Why are we having a mind palace thing? Oh, here we go. Enter. There's no sense in sacrificing my life. One way or another, someone will end the cycle and the hidden daughter will be free. By entering the gates, I at least have a chance to survive. Maybe I'll even become something greater than human. Okay, what if we do that and then... No, okay.
I want none of this to be real. To wake up in my bed in Boston, eat real food, drink good coffee, and forget it all.
Yeah, that definitely is a thing. Oh, we're outside the police department. Okay. And this is gonna show the other side?
Let me be frank. You ain't welcome. You slip up. Don't cross
Oh no,
a
this
T
is what's
or
happening
dot
right
an I.
now, probably.
And I'll treat you like every other criminal in here, newcomer.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Please help me die. I can't. I just can't.
Yeah, not great. Oh, you have like a baby head on a stick. Okay. Alrighty.
No mercy,
Oh, the KKK.
boys. He's been asking for this.
I thought I got rid of the KKK in this town. It was that one I left alive.
There is nothing more vile than futility. Watching this happen
That
again
motherfucker.
and again and doing nothing. We are the agents of change, Mr. Reed.
Please hurry.
You
Reed.
tried to end him.
We can
I
still
did.
save the city.
I did so quickly. 100%. I tried so hard. But they are like, no, this motherfucker has to live.
End the suffering.
Because if he doesn't live, he
Cycle
can't
will
recruit
go
the others.
on. You can't change who you are.
It was hot. I mean, what? It was hot me trying to kill the KKK? I mean, fair. No, you're good. You're good.
Me, Father.
Listen, I understand.
Sinned.
I get it. Listen, if someone tried to end the KKK in front of
We're
me,
doomed to rot in this Borg.
look. I'm not gonna argue.
there is a cycle. This has all happened before. She wants to be free, but she must not be, or else it all ends.
Yeah, so we got a choice here, huh? Cycle will repeat. Previous seed died. The previous seed died, and the cycle kept repeating. The seed sacrifice must be the only way to restart it. Sacrifice. If I enter the gates, I'll free the dreamer's hidden daughter. If I survive that, what's left of me won't even be human. The only way to prevent mankind's destruction is to restart the cycle by my suicide. Okay. Okay, so there's one more option, I guess. Where restarting the cycle is useless, but we also become a monster, I guess. Hi! Oh, you big. You a big lady.
Destiny waits for no man, Charles. Decide now whether this ends in salvation or blood.
I don't know which way leads to what. So we'll go left first, I guess. Oh. Okay, what does this one lead to?
I have made my choice. I willingly sacrifice myself like every seed before me. What is one life worth against all of humankind?
Okay. Which
Let the
leads
cycle
to...
restart.
Okay. And then we kill ourselves. Okay. Well, this is obviously
I have made my
one.
choice.
This is obviously
Let
two.
the cycle restart.
And then that happens. Okay. That's that choice.
I choose annihilation. The end of all cycles. Let everything die. I accept my fate. Unlike the cowards who came before me. My hidden daughter. I am coming.
Okay.
I choose annihilation. I accept my fate. Unlike the cowards who came before me.
Is there a
My
third
hidden daughter.
option?
I am coming.
It's literally just the two. So we either save humanity and kill ourselves, or we doom humanity. What if I just walk out of here? Oh, that's gonna be the gate, right? That I walk through at the end of everything? What if I go through it right now? Yeah, what's this? What's this option?
Enough is enough. I will not choose. I'll break the cycle.
Oh!
And free all of us trapped in Oakmont.
Okay. So
I
you
will
do
not
this? What were you
choose.
saying here?
I'll break the cycle and free all. Enough is enough. I'm leaving this damned city and its madness behind.
Oh, shit. Oh, what happens if we do this option? I could free Oakmont. Seems like the seal could be used to release Gnar's hold on the city, allowing people to leave. Take the seal and escape. If I enter the gates, mankind will be destroyed. If I commit suicide, the cycle will just restart, delaying the inevitable. My only choice is to break the cycle. Maybe I can use Chinthar's control panel to open the city borders and escape with the seal. Ooh, I like this option. We're going with this one. There's always a third. There is. What if the game just calls me a pussy and that puts me back and I can only do the two other options? That would be interesting. Oh, Boston a few years later. You'd be peeved. Fair. Okay, what's happening over there? Oh, hi. Catastrophic flood. Yeah, the flood happens. Okay. Oh, are we actually still... Oh no, the entire world. Oh. No, it happens again in Boston. I'm out of here. Trophy earned. Leave the city and the world to their fate. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That's actually it? Interesting. That's a canon ending. So I guess, like, yeah, it just happens again. So you don't really escape it. Don't worry, we will let credits play out. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So that's the just leave option. You go back to Boston, you live your life for a couple of years, and then it catches up with you. And you go, well, fuck me. I guess I just delayed it. Interesting. How anticlimactic. Okay, and it just puts you right in front here.
Destiny waits for no man, Charles.
We'll go...
Decide now whether this ends in salvation.
Restarting the cycle.
Blood.
Let's restart it. What happens? We'll do all the endings, because you don't have to, like, play through the game again. Oh, they're actually going to show it, aren't they? Oh, no. We fade to black. Okay, thank God. Oh. No, the stream. Oh, did the stream glitch? Uh-oh. That's not good. It's fine on my end. Oh, no, we're delayed a bit. Oh! You're back! Yeah, okay, so it is just for a sec. Alright, then it's fine. Okay, so it does... Okay. Yeah, leap of faith. Restart the cycle. Okay. Just wait until we can skip. I'm like button mashing this. There we go. Alright. So it literally just restarts it where he's standing there. Okay, let's see what happens if we release her. So far, the two endings definitely feel like the Bay over Bay ending where you choose Chloe in Life is Strange, where they're like, we ran out of time and budget, so here's like a 3-second thing. Although they did do a comic series that follows a possible Chloe ending. And I own the comics. I haven't read them yet. I need to. I've heard they're very good. They're also very gay.
Destiny waits for no man, Charles. Decide now whether this ends in salvation or blood.
Okay. Madness takes us. Completely. As far as I'm aware, this is the last ending, so... After this, we'll give thoughts on the game. Oh, shit. I don't get why they went for the Bay ending in the new game when Chloe could have just not been involved. I can talk about that. Oh, this is fucking cool. This is very Annihilation. Oh, we got 8. We got yonked. We got popped into that mouth. The stars are right. Trophy earned. End the cycle. Okay. I will say out of the 3 endings, the one where you release the daughter is definitely the best one. That's definitely the best of the endings. Yeah, let's talk about Life is Strange. So Life is Strange, new game came out recently called Double Exposure, where I'm quite confused by it. I played the first Life is Strange game, and Double Exposure follows Max. They have it, this is sort of a spoiler for the game, but they do have it where Chloe is in it, and you can either say she died or you guys broke up, because Chloe was like, you keep looking in the past, you're not looking in the future anymore. Where I'm really confused by that. Chloe also starts talking to Victoria. You remember your high school bully? And they apparently become a thing. Anyways, so what happened there is, I believe Deck 9 was the original. It was either Deck 9 or Don't Nod. Those are the 2 companies. Let me look up who made Double Exposure, because that's the other one that was the original company. Double Exposure, Life is Strange. It was made by Deck 9. Okay, so it was Don't Nod who made the original game. They made that and Life is Strange 2. Then Double Exposure. Deck 9 got the rights to make Before the Storm, like any game past Before the Storm. So that is Before the Storm, True Colors, and now Double Exposure. And for some reason, they decided to follow Max, where, like, it made no sense to, because their story wrapped up in Life is Strange, and then you see a little thing, in Life is Strange 2. Anyways, it's dumb and stupid, and the whole point in that ending, like, something I get confused by with that is that the whole point, I thought, was that Max uses her powers one last time and then they're gone forever. So she can either choose to be like, no, let the hurricane take Arcadia Bay and then my powers are gone, or I reverse it, reset the timeline to Chloe's death, and then powers are gone. So I don't know why she still has her powers. I don't know why. Powers are still a thing. They're also a thing in the comics. The comics were not made by Don't Nod. The comics were their own separate thing that Square Enix produced, who is the main publisher and who holds the rights. That's why Deck 9 can't develop any more games in the Life is Strange series, although they are coming out with a new game, which is very Life is Strange-y, which makes sense considering how much of commercial success that was. I have no plans on playing any of the Deck 9 ones, except maybe Before the Storm, because I've heard Before the Storm was actually quite good. Ashley Birch, I believe their name is, who the voice of Chloe, of the original Chloe in Life is Strange, could not come back to voice Chloe because a SAG strike was happening at the time for video game actors, so they had to get someone else. And the only that was around when Horizon Zero Dawn came out, because I remember a lot of people were like, why could she voice in Horizon Zero Dawn and not Life is Strange Before the Storm? And it's because Horizon Zero Dawn was a thing that was signed and all ready to go before the strike happened. Anyways, that's the quick roundup of that. The Sinking City. What are my thoughts? I like the concept of the game. The game had some shining moments. Overall, it's fine. It's a fine game. It's not mind-blowing in any sense of the word, but it's fine. It's okay. It's a fine game. It had its moments where it was scary, but overall, I don't know. I don't know if I don't find Lovecraft scary, you know, or what. Yeah, it was fine. It was a fine game. it's equal parts good and bad. It had stale moments, but I felt like a lot of the building interiors were copy paste. Yeah, a lot of them were, like, a lot of the world was, which I'm fine with. You know, that's part of game development. A lot of it you copy and paste and maybe slap on a different color. So that's not too big of a deal for me. I really don't like the map and how you have to look up locations. That's because I'm stupid. That's because I don't like that. I don't. Like, if you give me a location, just slap it on my map, you know? The boating parts were annoying. I like them in the sense that it made sense for the town and the scenery. I did not like them in the sense that it's annoying as fuck to do. I do like the enemy designs. I really wish enemies wouldn't spawn where you can hear them through floors. That got really confusing. I did like how if they're like, holy shit, we're overrunning you with enemies and you die, we're gonna scale it back. I do like that. I found that the figuring it out components, they got quite repetitive. I understand why, and I understand, like, seeing the games that have come out since The Sinking City, like, they did a lot of Sherlock Holmes type stuff. It makes sense. But I'm not a fan of it, which is fine. What else? What else with The Sinking City? I don't know. It's a fine game. It's okay. It's a mid game, you know? It's not stand out crazy great. It's not stand out crazy bad either. You know, it's a good mid-tier game. Do I regret playing it? No. Would I play it again? No. Like, it's fine. It's a fine game. I did like how our main character did change. I like how Charles kind of just went, what the fuck? Like, by the end, he's like, I don't give a shit about this. I found that quite funny. What else? I don't know. Just... meh. It's a meh game, you know? It's a good, like, 5 out of 10. You know? I find all the bad things were balanced out by good things. Maybe if I did some more side questy stuff, maybe the story would have been better. I don't know. Like, with the side quest missions, I don't feel like they added anything to the story. Like, they're just there. You know? They're hard to implement, of course. It's kind of like the Baldur's Gate 3 problem, where, like, there's a domino effect that would happen, and you have to have your characters be part of the main story, but also, in case that character isn't there, they can't be super wrapped up in the story either. So it's kind of a coin toss. But I just found, like, definitely the side missions were world building, but they're not connected to the main story at all, so there's no point in doing them unless you run out of ammo and you need more ammo. I am curious as to why the endings were like, here's a 30-second cutscene, have fun. It was very anticlimactic in that sense. It felt very much like watching Suicide Squad, like the one with Jared Leto in it, you know, where you sit there for 2 hours and you go, it feels like nothing happened the entire time. That was this game. It felt like nothing happened. You know? But that's also because our main character, we learned, is quite inconsequential to, like, the plot. Like, he just kinda's there. But not in the sense that, like, he becomes important to the story. Yeah, I don't know, the endings never explained anything, especially the non-kill yourself ones. I can explain exactly the endings, because they're pretty rudimentary. But, like, nothing happens. Like, it's not like, to compare again to Baldur's Gate 3, it's not like Tab where you're some guy who just ended up here. Like, you're a chosen, but there's also other chosen. So you don't have to be here technically. It doesn't have to be you, and that's not like a world-shattering thing. Anyways, endings. In the ending where you... No, but like, I mean long term, they're not deep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. When the game led up to them being deep. Yeah. Yeah, they were quite shallow. But they were quite shallow of endings. Like, very much Life is Strange, Bay over Bay, we ran out of budget, here you go ending. Like, it doesn't... You liked that one? Thank you. I'm here for the next 5 minutes, probably. Like, it just... The game built up to nothing happening. That's this game. You know? Like, what happened? I don't know. There's also a Sinking City 2, I believe, which I don't know... They had to have made one of the endings canon then, right? Let me see. The Sinking City 2. Oh, it's just been announced, I guess. Never mind, it's just been announced. As you explore the flooded city of Arkham and fight eldritch monsters. But who are you? Sinking City 2 is a semi-open world survival horror game with a focus on combat and exploration. The game will feature an inventory system, blah blah blah. Okay, synopsis. It takes place in the city of Arkham in 1920s that has been impacted by a supernatural flood. The game is set to have a standalone story from the previous game. So I guess this game's inconsequential. It had a great idea, but I never went deep into it. Haha. But they need to go full force into it, but I think low budget forced them not to. Yeah. I am curious as to, when was this game released? It was released 2019. Okay. Development and release. So they envisioned the open world setting of Oakmont as a densely built urban area that is 2 kilometers square. As the scope of this made handcrafting the entire town unfeasible, Fogware turned to Unreal Engine 4, followed the example of city generation techniques pioneered in Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed series to create entire blocks of Oakmont at once through procedural generation. Okay, that makes sense. It was announced in 2017. Okay, that doesn't give me... Oh, and there was also a distributor dispute. Interesting. That doesn't tell me. Oh, but in January of this year, Frogware announced that they became the sole publisher of the game for all platforms, resolving its legal dispute with Nacon. Yeah, and it seemed like a lot of things put it middle of the block. Oh, but it was nominated for Best Action Adventure Game at the Independent Game Developers Association Award. That's cool. Yeah, I agree they really should have gone full force with the idea, but they didn't. Also, if you're gonna have a Lovecraft thing, what the fuck Cthulhu? Show us a Cthulhu creature. All we got was big squids. That's not Cthulhu. You know? Like, I know Cthulhu's probably copyrighted at this point, but, like, you can do a Cthulhu-like creature. Like, let me see what the daughter looks like. I would not be surprised, though, if budget ran out towards the end. I feel like they went more body horror than eldritch horror. Yeah, they definitely did. They definitely went more body horror angle, which is fine. But I don't know. It's a mid game. That's the synopsis. It's fine. It's a fine game. For those of you who are wondering what's coming up next, it is, of course, our Embrace the Urge of Baldur's Gate 3. It might be one of the final Baldur's Gate solo ones we do on the channel. Let me tell you, once you do one tab and one Dark Urge, and then you try to do another tab, the game gets really boring. Because you know what's going to happen. Hopefully this time, though, with our choices, things are going to change quite a lot. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We will also be doing a hardcore mode, or honor mode, with Ash. And we'll swap between that and Minecraft. Which, holy shit, that's going to be insane. Even if they went to be, not to be basic with Cult of Hastur is tentacle themed. Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot less tentacles in this than I thought there would be. A lot less tentacles. Also, we never really went into the cult factions. There's like 3 separate cults in this. Missing a word, ruin a sentence. Sorry. No, you're good. You are good, but a lot less tentacles. A lot less tentacles. Anyways, Baldur's Gate 3. We're doing it. We're gonna jump back in. We're gonna be playing probably an evil bard, because Act 2 is so much easier when you play a bard. You literally tell everyone to kill themselves and they'll do it. It's hilarious. And we're also gonna be a human, because humans fucking suck, as have been evidenced by all of humanity. They want to add too much into it, but I feel stripping it back and working with less would have improved it. Definitely. I will agree with that sentiment. I do believe this would have been a lot better if they took, like, their 20 ideas they had and boiled it down to 10 or 5. You know, that's sometimes the issue with games, is you have a lot of ideas, but no one said no. You couldn't strip them back. And so there's a lot of stuff that just leads to nowhere. And a lot of stuff, again, maybe side missions would have clarified some things. I don't think so, but we'll see. After Baldur's Gate 3, let's talk about it, because I know people will be wondering long term. Baldur's Gate 3 will probably take us until the end of the year, which means brand new year, brand new games. I don't mean brand new as in recently published. I mean brand new as in we haven't played them on the channel before. Apart from Signalis, we're probably going to try and do the true ending of Signalis, because I want to do the true ending of Signalis, which requires you, as far as I'm aware, to use your radio at certain frequencies in certain areas. And I will need to follow a guide for that, because as you know, I fucking suck without maps, so I had no clue where I was going anyways in Signalis. So we're gonna have to do it again and figure out where we're going. I also have a ton of games we're going to be playing again. Hades Fridays are going to be coming back. We're going to be playing Hades on Fridays. I recently got a game called Potionomics, where pretty much you are a potion master. You're making potions, you're selling them, and you flirt with your customers and your boss. I think that sounds pretty good. Then on my list here, we have Oxenfree, which is a game that was released probably 10 years ago. It has a sequel, I know that, but I really wanted to play it. I don't know how we're going to voice it, because multiple characters can talk at multiple times and they're all text bubbly, so we'll have to figure that out. We are OFK, which I don't know what the fuck that's about. It's so good. It's on my list. It will be played. Then we have When the Past Was Around, which I think is about a 2-hour experience, which could be a Friday game or a Sunday game. Then we have Valhalla, which is a cyberpunk bartending game. We have Gris, which I have played before. I played it years and years ago on my own. It is such a beautiful game. I want to share it with all of you if you haven't played it yet. It's great. I recommend waiting until characters finish talking before you move. Sometimes voice lines cut if you move ahead even a little. Thank you. I'll remember that. I probably won't, but I'll try to remember it. And then I also want to go back into Spiritfarer. You remember that game about death? Where you're essentially ferrying spirits who are in purgatory? Yeah, guess what? I want to play that game again. You'll remind me. Thank you very much. It was such a good game. I remember crying. We only played a couple of parts of it, I think like 10-ish parts. It was very much like with Pyre, where no one watched it. But I'm going, fuck it. I want to play it, so we're gonna play it. But that is all 2025. So we'll also see what else pops up within there. But schedule-wise, tomorrow, day off. That's Thursday. It'll give us a nice break. Then we'll be back with Hades Fridays, which I'm so excited about. I'm so excited to play Hades again. We'll see how I do. We'll probably do a normal run, and then we'll maybe try Thanatos's or what's his name? The fast guy. Starts with an H. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I know his name. It's the fast guy. Hermes, thank you. It is absolutely Hermes. Or we'll try Hermes runs. Those are both achievement related, where Thans is essentially don't get hit for 20 rooms, and Hermes is fucking speeding through rooms, so we'll try and do those again. We'll do those without any pact punishment stuff on them. Don't worry, I still remember the game. And hopefully, maybe by the time we've gotten every single achievement for that game, Hades 2 will come out. Because I really want to play it. Right now it's on early access for PC. I don't know if it will get an early access for console. If it does, I will try and sign up for it. Hopefully I can do something there. If not, we gotta wait until the game's fully out, which I'm also totally fine with. I've seen some spoilers, but the basic main story stuff, I have no clue what the fuck's going on. I've seen some side things, though, with some characters. That's a bit spoilery, I won't say here, obviously, but it's very similar to the first game, those types of spoilers. Hopefully that comes out soon. I would love for it to come out within the next year or two, because I want to play it. I'm so excited for it. I want to play it. But other than that, we're going to see what games we can play. So, thank y'all so much for watching. If you would like to see more games coming from this channel, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification icon to know whenever I go live. If you like the video, please give it a like. And if you can, donate. It helps keep the little light here running. So if you'd like to do that, you can go to ko-fi.com/ThePorcelainGamer. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you, as always, and I'll see you next time.